Okay, let's resume our journey here. Get the bus fired up here, the locomotive. Dragging my flat car here. Okay, let's zip ahead here a little bit. So here, there's lots of, on this section here, lots of telegraph poles. There's one down there. We've already seen one standing one. We're going to see another standing one. So here, I don't know if there's a culvert here, but basically you can see the remains of the segmented concrete culvert that they pulled out. I think there is one, but right here probably. Yeah, there's a metal one down there. So it used to be a concrete one in there. Okay, so again, you can see that we are in fall. Lots of the leaves have lost their trees. I think the winds the last couple of days did the damage. They were pretty good last week. Like I said, the weather's been wonky, so it's not as normal as they are. Like typically for good fall colors, you need cool nights and warm days. We didn't have cool nights. It was warm. Last week we went hiking. I woke up in the morning and it was like 16 degrees, which is not normal. This is normal, right? Where this morning was like 1-2 degrees. I don't think we've really had a lot of frost yet this year, which is very unusual. So here you can see we're going through, I think there's a cut here that we're gonna go through. So we are beside Partridge Lake, which is the third of the quote-unquote foul lakes. Partridge, Turkey, which was originally called No Turkey Lake, and Partridge. And so we're kind of in a bit of a valley here, a little bit of a old river valley. And because the sturgeon, the Namiwa-Minneconne, there's another telegraph pole there, basically connects up with this lake, right? Basically forms Partridge Lake. And so you get lots of gravel and things like that. Not too much rock work. Here's a little bit more substantial cut. There's actually a little bit of rock work in this one here. So you can see some rock right here. And then some rock just up there. Again, just little. Okay, I'm going to zip you ahead just a little bit here. Just scanning. Somewhere in the last little bit here, there was supposed to be a marker for Kinghorn, a yellow triangle sign that says Kinghorn. It basically means the Kinghorn Station is coming up in a mile. Just wanted to see if it possibly was still there. I didn't see it on my way east. Little pond here beside us. So we have another milepost marker coming up. And we're gonna hold up there for a second. Gotta do a battery swap. There's that milepost marker. I think it's just behind those trees. Just behind the big evergreen tree here. There it should be. All right, so milepost 42, again, mileage on the Kinghorn. So for the original lines, that would be 142.8. Okay, so as I said, let's hold up here for a second and then we'll resume very shortly. All right, we're back in the saddle here, leaving milepost 42 behind. That means we've got 3 miles to go. Much later than I thought we would be. I thought we would get through this a lot faster since I'd been through here and had done a lot of the photos and such. Just seemed like we were kind of a bit on the slow side. So we're coming up to another cut here. This kind of looks a little bit like an esker, like a geological formation here. You got this big kind of blobby knob here. Again, the lighting is just perfect. There's a little sun, so you get some very bright view, but there's a telegraph pole there. Again, lots of telegraph poles on this section. Again, they're hit and miss. Some sections you find lots, some you don't see any. Part of the explanation for that, and thanks to Francis for this information, when they cut them down, you could actually buy them. So some people did buy them. There's a telegraph pole right up there on the other side of that little cut. Okay, let me zoom you ahead a bit here. Okay, another telegraph pole right there, and then right up here we have the first of 3 very rare and very interesting things to take a look at. Oh man, it's chilly. So where are we here? There we are. Okay, so we have the first of 3 rock culverts. This one here, do I have a mileage count on there? $143.14, 42 point something. So we'll go down and have a look. All right, so we've worked our way down from the grade, I don't know, or 10 feet or so down. So here we have rock culvert. This is the first of a bunch that you're going to see here. This one's in pretty decent shape. Obviously, there's a bit of debris that's built up here in the creek, which is kind of dry. Now, what's interesting is maybe this kind of couldn't handle all the flow, because what they've done over here is they've installed a metal culvert. So Sort of interesting. I don't think I've seen that arrangement where they've, oftentimes maybe they will insert a metal culvert into the rock culvert, but I've never seen sort of an adjacent one. So let's jump the grade here. Okay, so north side of the grade here, you can see the metal culvert. Now, not really any trace of the rock culvert. You can see the marker here. That's the fiber optic cable. I'm guessing the rock culvert, you can kind of see this sort of little bump out here. I'm guessing the rock culvert has been just completely obliterated by this tree here. I'm guessing the opening is here. You can kind of see this little swale right here. So maybe it's over there. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Like it is, wherever it is, it's not here anymore. So that's rather unfortunate because the other side is actually fairly well preserved. Okay, let's jump back up on the grade here and just continue plugging along. Okay, so if you like that, don't fear, because there's another one coming up, another couple. So we talked a little earlier about some of the logging. You can actually see the modern day logging that's going on. So you can see there's a cut area here. If you actually look at the satellite maps, you see all these roads poking into this area off of Kinghorn Road. Another little cut here. Very pretty area here with all of these jack pines. Okay, let me zip you ahead here. All right, here's our next rock culvert. Do you have mileage on this one? $143.24, 42 point something or other. Okay, let's go have a look. All right, so we're down here in the creek, which is pretty dry right now. I don't know what it's like in the springtime. It's been a fairly dry fall, so we don't have a ton of water here. But in any case, here's the culvert. It's not in particularly great shape. You can see that a lot of the rock here has come down. I'm imagining, so there's rock here, and there's some rock here. I'm imagining that this is the sort of the top part of the culvert that's kind of fallen away, because usually you sort of see slabs of rock that are kind of here, and they're not. What is the dog doing? Luna, come on. You see slabs of rock that are on top here, so maybe part of it has collapsed here. This is actually one of the least well preserved ones that we've seen here. Okay, so we're down here on the north side of the grade, and you can see how bad of a shape that this one is. You can barely see anything. Luna's got her head stuck in there. You can't really see much of the opening. So this one is, again, this one is quite badly deteriorated. I can see pieces of rock over there. So maybe there was a bit of a collapse. There was an attempt to sort of dig it out a little bit. I'm not quite sure what happened here. Okay, let's jump back up on the grade and continue our journey.